Yo, what's up? All right, I'm back. We got the 8 boxes left of the 2025 Mega Pack bundles. 8 boxes left. I'm gonna try to finish them up. Open these up. We're trying to find a card I need for my RB train deck. Very important. Trying to go to locals. Trying to win. Need this card. Looking for the final bringer of the end times. The next Z's monster. I don't care what rarity. I just need it to play this deck. All right, so we're gonna open up a couple of these. See if we can find them. You got one? Oh, that card? I actually have that card, and I seen that one earlier. And when I seen it, I was like, "Oh, is that it?" No, it's not it. All right, so this one's a Yugi one. I opened 2 Joeys last time, and you opened 2 Yugis last time, and this time you got a Joey and I got a Yugi. All right, so all right, let's see how they how they match up. All right, I think it's five from the back. I stopped doing 6 because I kept messing it up. All right, so we got what is that? Math Tech Super Fractorial. Ooh, that's a nice one. Momentalin Twin Dragon. Dude, that card is sick. Secret Rare. Raid Raptor Bloom Venture. Primite Howl. Uh, Ragnarok the Lean Snapper. Era the Water Channeler. Mystic Potato. Old Potato Head. I don't know why he's got like a jack-o'-lantern face though. It's kind of strange. And this guy, freaking double-headed dinosaur. Right reincarnation. Whatever. Chaos Star Source Dragon. Got one of those last pack. What's that? Gokoi Suprex. Right? Dang, man. Alright, so we got the level 3 Boroko Dragon. It's like it's a really cool card, but it ain't the card I want, so kind of sucks. But it's cool at the same time. And another Tenpai Biden Dragon. Nobody likes the Biden Dragon. Alright. Open up another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the back. Ancient Gear, Commandor, Buster Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. That's kind of a crazy art. What is it? It looks like a cyber dragon mixed with a little lapdog that has horns. Okay, secret rare, Ice Rizio. Preformal Pal, Hot Eyes, the Dragon Undertaker, Matter Forwarder, Light Sword, Aegis, Gimmick Puppet, Rogue Doll, Plasma Hole, Psychic Processor, Awakening of the Voids, number 32. It was a black card. I got all excited. Shark Drake, Levius. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The Starlight Pot of Greed. It's everybody's favorite card. You got Nightmare Apprentice. Okay, Starlight. Dude, this thing has like diamonds in his teeth. Like he's got a grill. Call him George Foreman. Giving everybody grills. You got good stuff. Okay, so this one's a Kaiba. Gonna open up a Kaiba. These are good ones you got. Goku, Suplex. Okay, Twin City of the Monarchs. That might be two of these. That's pretty cool though if you get a set of those. Ancient Gear, Commander, got that one. The Drytron, Newell 2. Alistair of the White Forest. Yeah, that's a good secret rare. I think this is yeah, the Alistair of the White Forest is also I got that in the Japanese box the other day. Right, and the Starlight, Nightmare Apprentice. Is this the one that plays to Dark Magician? Oh right, since it's reprinted. Says you can special summon this card from your hand by discarding one card. You can only special summons Nightmare Apprentice once per turn this way. If this card battles a monster, destroy that battle. If this card is normal special summons, you can add one illusion monster from your deck to your hand. Except this card. I don't know what this plays into, but it's a awesome card. XZ's monsters. Okay, got the secret rare, Mecha Phantom Beast, Draco's Sack, and Ruby Sapphires, the Admint Jewel. Okay. Okay, that's a nice one. Goblin Bikers, Big uh, Gabanga. I think I actually had this card. I traded it a while back. I'm glad I got it again. Cycling Goblin Bikers is a pretty interesting deck. I still got a bunch of the other cards for it. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Need one of those. Memento Land, that Arcanron, that the ultra rare, Wake Up Centurion. Okay, secret rare card. That's a good one. Hunting Dance, Wicked Butterfly, Peroon, Puppet Shark, trap card, Gimmick Puppet, Little Soldiers, Rizio plugin, great deck. Rizio, played that. The Beaten Bat, Trickstar Aqua Angel, we got that one already. Ooh, White Rose Dragon. That's a pretty cool. And we got Enlightenment Dragon. Awesome. Wonder about that Rose Dragon. Wonder if White Rose Dragon is any good. Is it playable? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Mutamorphosis. Holy Jesus. Mutamorphosis. I got the secret rare, Danger Bigfoot. Goblin Biker Grand Crisis card. Like a gang in here. Gang of bikers. Goblins. White Sardine. Okay. Mansion of the Dreadful Skulls. Mystic Potato. What does this thing do? Because I got these. It might be alright. It's plant though. It says if this card is on the field is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon one dark monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck attack position, except the mystic. I think there's a mystic tomato also, so maybe that's what plays into that. Statue of the Sacred Dragon, double die, Talons of the Shoreline. I don't know what the hell that says. Though. This card is in your hand or graveyard. You can target one machine monster on the field for the rest of the turn. You cannot special summons from the extra deck except Xyz monsters. Also, special summons this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. And if you do, half the monsters attack. Also, this card's level becomes that monster. Well, it does a lot. All right, then we got Dytron, Medius, the Carnoids. Dude, this thing is 5,000, 5,000. 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense. Stock card. What's a ritual? All right, Legendary Fire King, Phonics, Starlight. Not what I wanted. Pretty nice card. And the Lotus. You got anything else good? These ones? Alright, let's see. Battleachi Queen. Paraphrase. Know who that is? Primite Roar. Pretty good. The Drake Shark. Ultra rare. Sword Rizio. Secret rare. Bot Header. Secret rare. What is Bot Header? Target one monster your opponent controls. That is a face-up monster you own or a face-down defense position monster. If that monster is no longer on the field or is a monster you own or is a monster you own, if face down, reveal it briefly to check. What? Apply these effects in sequence. Click 200 damage to your opponent. Take control of the monster your opponent controls. Accept that. Take control of all monsters your opponent controls, except that one monster. That's pretty cool. Oh no. Let's see. Target one monster your opponent controls. So okay, if you're going second, target one monster your opponent controls. Okay. So going second. That is face up. That is a face up monster you own. What? Target one monster your opponent controls. That is a face up monster that you own. Or a face down defense position monster. That's a weird wording, right? So it says target one monster your opponent controls. So say we target that monster. Okay. And it says that is a face up monster you own. So I'd have to give him a card that I own. Or it says, or a face down defense position monster. So if he plays a card face down, you just do that one. But if not, it's very confusing. And it says, if that monster is no longer on the field, how does that happen? Like, it doesn't. What? Like, these steps don't make sense. Bot herder. I don't know. That's a tough one. Anyway, it seems pretty cool. Hard to figure out. Secret rare. Ancient Gear Golem. Okay, another FA Dragster. That's what's up. Somebody literally just asking for one. Mimigol Maker. Another Mimigol spell card. Chaos Allure Queen. Ultra rare. Way where there's a will. But this one does? It's a it looks like it's an equipped card or a spell card, I'm not sure. It says during the main phase, the turn player can activate this card. So it's a field spell. Activate cards or excavate cards from the top of the deck. up to the number of cards your opponent controls, and if you do, add one of them to your hand. Also, after that, place any remaining cards and one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck, any order. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. During the end phase of any turn, a player excavated 9 or more cards at once by this card's effect. That player can activate this effect. Shuffle all cards your opponent controls and in their graveyard in their hand. Wow, so every card in their graveyard and every card in their goes back into their deck. That's pretty crazy. Because during the main phase, the turn player can activate this effect, excavate cards, up to the number of cards your opponent controls. So if they have 9 cards on the field, so this card works if they have 9 cards. So say they have a field spell, they got 3 uh traps, 1 spell, that's 5, and 4 monsters, that's 9 cards they. So if they got 9 cards they control, you activate this card, excavate 9 cards because they got 9, then 9 to the graveyard. You can get rid of their hand and their graveyard and shuffle it back. Now, why that's beneficial? Branded and a bunch of these other decks, they play out of the graveyard. So they will literally pile cards into the graveyard to use against you later. Right? So if you played this card at the start of your turn and excavated the 9 cards, sent all their cards out of their graveyard, that takes their disruptions down a lot. And their hand, because if they want to use, I believe, Mirror Jade, you have to discard a card from your hand to use Mirror Jade's disruption. And there's other cards that you have to use from your hand for fusion summons, and like you have to have stuff in your hand. So literally using this card to break branded. Only problem is they don't normally put a face down defense position. So that'd be the tough part. All right, cool card. Definitely hanging on to that one. Blessing of the Voiceless Voice. Ooh, Monarchs of the Storm, 4th Starlight. Another Tempai Dragon, Jiroko. Secret Rare. And if Tempai comes back, man, it's all over from there. Starlight Miracle Fusion. Fusion summon, because Heroes right now is a really good deck. Ooh, and a Starlight True Light for Blue Eyes White Dragon. Those are really good Starlights. Tempai card. Those are good cards to pull. Don't even find a card though. Gotta be one in a case, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so Supreme King Z Arc. Okay, Synchro Universe. That's what's up. I think this Arc V is coming out. There's like a set called Arc V coming out. Mermail Shadow Squad. Secret Rare. Samurai Beetle. Azamina Determination. Didn't see very much Azamina in here, really. Seigen Furo. Goblin Biker Grand Bash. Paralyzing Mushroom. Raid Raptor Roost. Cooling Embers. Xyz. Poseidon Splash. Blank Out. Target 1 link monster on the field, return it to the extra deck. Then you can special summons 1 monster from your graveyard that was sent as a link material. Alright. What is this? Bills of the Diabolic Dragon. Starlight. Pretty badass card. splitting, planarine. Cool, cool, cool. Got left 3. Yeah, you got that one, and then these 3. You just did a Kaiba. All right, I'm gonna do another Kaiba. Like I said, the main card we're looking for is the Veradros, the final bringer of the end times. Gotta be in it. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't bet the house on it. Pretty sure, like I looked it up, it said the Megapack. Wouldn't be the first time I was looking for a card that wasn't in a set. Number 95, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. That's cool. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. What does this card say? It says you can also XZ summons this card by using the Galaxy Eyes XZ monster you control. Transfer its materials to this card. I wonder if this is a reprint. Cannot be used as material for XZ summons. When this card is XZ summons, you can send 3 dragon monsters with different names from your deck to the graveyard. Your opponent banishes 3 monsters from their deck. You can detach 1 material from this card. This card can make up to 2 attacks, to 4,000 attack during each battle phase. 4,000 attack. That's pretty good card. EMP Meow Mine. Okay, Meow. Secret rare. Was that the Dragon of Endless Darkness? A Ant-Man. Come on. Jesus Christ. Ant-Man. Where we're at. Gypsy Fiend. Red Raptor Roost. Sage Souvenir. Max Metamorph. That's a good card. Tribute 1 face up monster. Special summons 1 monster that cannot be normal summons set. And mentions Max Metamorph or from your hand, graveyard, deck. Then you can equip this card to it with the following effect. The equipped monster gains 400 attack and defense. It cannot be destroyed by spell or monster effects. Also, your opponent cannot target it with monster effects or spell cards or effects. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Noted. The admin jewel guy pressing. Sunset Beat. Number C32, Shark Drake. Ooh, the Unstoppable Exodia. Carnate. Starlight. Gonna make me have to try to play. This is really good, man. It's very tough. Like you need 2 imperms to beat this card. You gotta have 2 imperms. Because you have to imperm it once and then it's gonna stop you. So you have to have 2 in a row. You gotta be able to stop this thing twice. Back to back. Or you're never even you can't even do nothing. Because as soon as you try to swing into this card, it jumps up to like 8,000 attack. Like, it's but that's cool. I got that as a Starlight. I think I have this in Secret Rare maybe, but not Starlight. Ragnaraka Bloom. Waka Waka. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about this card, but Soul Exchange. So let's see what it says. It says immediately after this card resolves, tribute summons 1 card. You can tribute monsters your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But it cannot be tributed this turn If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, your opponent can apply this effect. This card's preceding effect. Really, your opponent can apply this card's preceding. So I don't know. Like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it being played yet. It says immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summons one monster card. One monster card. Says you can tribute monsters your opponent controls. So I guess you activate it, and it as soon as it resolves. Okay, so yeah, you're not doing anything beforehand. That's what that means. So like you activate the card, it goes to them. If they have a response and it doesn't resolve, then it doesn't happen. But if they don't have a response and this card goes through, then immediately after that, you get to tribute summons one card, and you can use your opponent's monster. Pretty good card. I think that's two of those I got though. That'd be I don't know what to play it in though. Oh, something that you'd have to tribute summon. Okay. Very res map. Okay, Goblin's Crazy Beast. Ultra rare. Way where there's a way. Iron Thunder, secret rare. Oh, the multi-universe. Oh, another freaking Starlight Imp. Dang. I have to play these. Not even playing that right. This one, the Enlightenment Dragon. And Light and Submador, Subliminator. Can't see half these. That's a nice one. Primite Imperial Dragon. The secret rare. Goblin Biker Mean Reckless. Kind of a cool art. Destruction, Sword Memories. Heretical Phobos Tovas. Interesting. Oh, another look at that. That's crazy. Another SP Starlight. Telling you, that's how I got a bunch of those from before. It's been out of these packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a Tempai card. Ooh, a Parolia. This is probably a $30 card right here. Secret rare Parolia. That's amazing. Very excited about that. I'll be putting that in. Meg Macho Dragon. Hero of the Ashen City. Junk Druglat. Galt of the Sinful Spoils. Uh, Crazy long word. White Sunfish. Psychic. That Arsenal. Another Max Metamorphosis. Metamorph. Here's a Metamorphosis. I already got this one. I got the Metamorphosis. I got a bunch of these ultra rare. Ready. Temple of the Kings. What that one is, you can activate one trap card the turn it was set. You can send one mystical beast. Okay, so it's a mystical beast. Mystical beast of circuit in your monster zone, and then in this card you can control what and this card you control to the graveyard, or you gotta send both to the graveyard. Special summons, it's hard to see this. Special summons one monster from your hand or deck. Pretty good. So you can activate one trap card to turn it is set. you can send one mystical beast circuit your monster zone. It's got to be on the field, and this card to the graveyard and special summon monster or one fusion monster from your extra deck. Pretty good. Fusion summons. Eternal favorite. Last two. All right, you pick. I want the Yugi. I'll take the Yugi. The last Yugi. You get the last Joey. All right, here we go. Huh? In there? I think that's the one. All right, Math Mech, Super Fractal, Ties That Bind, Secret Rare. If you control Shining Sarcophagus and a monster that mentions it, special summons up to 2 level 4 or lower. Oh, this is a good card. Or lower monsters with different names that mention Shining Sarcophagus. That's good. From your hand and or deck. Also, for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summons from the extra deck. Interesting. You can only activate 1 ties per turn. Okay, that's a great card. Definitely holding on to that. White Sardine, not that great. Butterfly Fish, crap. Swim for Spoils, might be okay. White Sunfish, though, that sounds better than Sardine. Just Salt Synchron. D8 DPH. Heck, that is. Alright. A crazy name that I don't care about. Looks like a freaking Pokemon character. Aqua Jet Surface. And is that Cosmo Queen? The Queen of Prayers. Starlight Road. A good looking card. I like the purple ones. Trap cards and Starlight are very, very. And a Primite Roar. Cool, cool, cool. Music. Oh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The silhouette trick. Like a show tunes type thing, like that other one. The special summons this card as a effect monster, Illusion Dark level 4, attack 1500, defense 600 with the following effects. This card is also I wonder if this is part of like the gimmick puppets. Card is also still a trap. That's kind of messed up. So this card is special summons. You can target face-up cards your opponent controls to the number of illusion monsters you control and negate their effects. Oh, that's amazing. This card battles a monster, rather neither can be destroyed by battle. Oh, that's pretty. The Haggard Lizard, rare. Sure if that one's even legal. Samsara the Lotus, Mimigol. See, I don't have a lot of Mimigol stuff, so it's nice to get Cerberus. The Sagajin wakes from the Millennium. Millennium Monsters, that's a really good deck. The Secret Rare, that's a good one. Ooh, and the Starlight. Red Rose Dragon, that's crazy because the Red Rose Dragon I pulled is different. Oh, yeah? Yeah, one of the first cards I pulled was a Red Rose Dragon, but I think it was a different art. I'm gonna have to look through these and see. See, where's the Red Rose Dragon? Oh, no. Okay, it was the White Rose. I was like, no wonder why it looked different. There's a lot of A lot of Starlight bling there. You got the white rose and the red rose. Nice. All right, last box. So what's that? Obvious, the Swamp Duty. Heard of that card. Pretty decent card, I do believe. Fiend Reflection of the Millennium. Okay, so the Millennium. That's good. Ooh, a secret rare Tenpai Dragon Hadra. Ooh, Chaos Dragon Lavineer. Starlight. Spirit with the Eyes of Blue. Starlight. That's a good one. I think I might have one of these already. The Blue Eyes White Dragon Link Monster. Really get your comp. A good card. Ashened. Ashened is an archetype. Ashened. So place one of your Ashened cards that is banished or in your graveyard on the bottom of your main deck, except this card. Then target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of this turn. Huh. So it's a negate. Omni negate. Monster negate. Yeah, a monster negate. Quick play spell. You get to use your banished cards, your graveyard cards, materials for that. Right. Right, Naraka Bloom. Woes of the White Forest. Another Sangjin Wakes of the Millennium. Uh, Three-Eyed Ghost. Pyrite Knight. White Sunfish. Salt Synchron. EPH. Moon Eating Dragon. Berserk Archfiend. King of the Ashen City. And Chirion Arthriel. Another Red Rose Dragon. Those must be a popular one. Got 2 packs left here. Coming down to the wire, looking for the Varadros, the final bringer of the end times. Don't think we're getting it, but I got hope still. It's got to be in here. So you can't speak it one way or another. Is it Rusia of the White Forest? Good card. Got Tenpai, the Dragon, Peta again. Ultra rare. Senpai cards are secret rare. Ancient Gear Duel. White Aurora. Never Ending Nightmare. Seijin came in. The Water Channeler. The Moon Fang Dragon. Rizio plug-in. Love that card. Pendulum Witch. Dragon Sage of the Voiceless Voice. And another Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Starlight. Alright. And a Goblin Biker Mean Merlis. So that's another one of those. Alright. Last pack. Fingers crossed. Tenpai. Another Tenpai card. That's cool. Dragon Chandra. Solomon Great of Fire. Good. Secret rare. Zapper Shrimp. Ashen of the Endless, the Wind, Centurion, Chimera, Sage, Souvenir, another Malice, Trap Gatherer, Sorcerer of the Sebek. Ooh, Fiendsmith Sequence is pretty good. And another Infinite Impermanence, Starlight. Darn. And a Mature Chronicle. So I think I got 3 of these. That's pretty good. Got a couple sets of Starlights. Pretty dope. This is the last ones out of there. Future Silence. Cool card. Azamina. Temple of the King, Starlight. Beware of the White Forest. Got some White Forest stuff. That's pretty cool. That's one thing out of getting all these cards. There's a lot. Oh, look at that. Darkenist, Monk of the Six Samurai. Some good Six Samurai support. And a Solomon Great of Fire. So that's another good one. Still some pretty good cards. You can make some pretty good decks out of all this. Didn't get the card I was looking for, so I guess I'll just have to order it to sell some of these cards. All right, well, it's been fun opening up these cards. We didn't get the card I was looking for, but it was still fun. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Catch you on the next one.